One of the things I love about doing theology is how it sharpens the way words are used. Of course, that makes it a very contestable and even disputed subject, though Karl Barth once called it the happy science. Here's an example. Atheists are confronted with a problem when they use the word God. They claim that both the word and concept are merely human constructions. Some Christians, surprisingly, say exactly the same, perhaps one of the most famous in the 20th century being Sir Lloyd Gering of Wellington, New Zealand. Without doubt, one of the leading international commentators on Christianity today, Professor Gering was ignominiously put on a heresy charge. He was principal of the Presbyterian Knox Theological Hall in Dunedin, a professor of Old Testament. Though the charge was dismissed, it undoubtedly gave the church a very bad press everywhere. Now, what of the widespread claim that the notion of God is simply the result of the way humans use language? The most convincing counterclaim, I think, goes all the way back to the Greek philosopher Plato. He talked and wrote about the notion of the good, and he used mathematics to draw his conclusions. A key point came out of this complex discussion. Mathematical objects exist and do so independently of what humans think, do, or say about them. And that's the problem for the atheists, and particularly those who call themselves the Christian atheists. Before dismissing God as a concept that exists, they would have to dismiss every other kind of concept as not having an existence independent of human or other minds. And I suspect that's probably quite hard to do. There's a final point for me that's nothing to do with all these abstractions, and it comes back to Karl Barth's happy science. Jesus' teaching about God and the good comes from a different thought world. For Jesus, God wasn't about values or philosophy or mathematics. He taught that God was personal, that the kingdom of God was within us, and our continuing response to it produces a pattern for living. He showed that God is more than the sum total of all that is best in human experience. It exists in the universe, and it can be evoked in people to enable them to live with purpose and fulfillment beyond philosophy. Meantime, I'm David Bell for the Practical Theology channel. Do subscribe, like, share, or just keep watching the recommended video for you. And thanks for watching.